Howdy, plasticators. Scale model restoration here. I wanted to share this next tip with you. I got to put that belt line molding back in, and I free-handed the driver's side. I mean, it looks okay, but here's a better tip for you. Outline it with tape. Because see, this body has a curve in it right about here, right past the door line. It comes and then it starts to curve downhill. So I've already scribed it in there a couple times. May widen this out a little bit here. There we go. I don't know if you can see. Well, I guess you can make it out there. That's the putty. That's the green. It actually looks white, but it's actually green. It's right on the top edge of the body panel I put on. So I'm going to show you what I'm doing here. We'll see if that helps. Let me. I'm going to switch the angle of the camera, and we're going to try it that way. Maybe you can see a little better. So give me a few. Okay, let's see if that works. What I'm using is a curved file. Something I picked up about 7 years ago on Evil Bay there. And the one I chose is it comes to a fine point. It's like a V, and it's got a little tail on it. Now what you got to do is you got to aim this when you first do this. When you're going this way, you need to aim it. Aim it to where you want to go. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to lay it down just a little bit because it does have teeth on the side too. Because I'm going to try to level it out. So I'm going to work real slow here. Gliding along the tape, not much pressure. What this will do is I've already put the line in, but I want the top side of the belt line to be less than the lower body panel, which gives it I believe a step. That's the way I look at it anyway. So give me a little bit, we'll work it here. As you can see, I did get it in primer so I can find the bad spots. I do have to add some more filler, but it's alright. The teeth aren't real aggressive on this. It will cut good, but if you miss, like I did there a minute ago, I'll be able to sand that back. That won't be a big deal. Now before I take the tape off, I'm going to run my fingernail file to smooth it out too. What this should do is give me a nice lip. There. That should give me a nice step. At least I would think so. Set it there. Okay. Let's see what we got here. I'm using a pink file. It's like fine, and I don't remember what the grit is on it. 280, 320. That's what it does say it. I'll be darned. So what we're going to do is go against the tape and just start filing it, sanding it. Gets trickier on the door handle. What this should do is move the, gets rid of the little lines where I missed, which I'll be able to work its way out a little bit with primer, you know, and sanding. So, here we have that. Yeah, it feels like there's a good line there. And then need a little putty in the back there, a little plastic filler there. This side it had some really bad, I don't know, it like etched. The plastic was really etched, so I ground her down with the 100 there, or 80 grit, and tried to smooth her out a little bit. It looked horrible when the primer, it's just one coat of primer on it. But I'm real pleased. It's got a nice step there. So it should be alright. I might tape this and work this a little bit more. I kind of got a little off because I was using the straight edge here. So let me play with that for a little bit, and we'll come back and I'll show you the progress on it so far. Okay, we're back. Yeah, it don't look too bad now. I went ahead and went back. I made it a little deeper. That gives you an idea anyway. Yeah, see what's underneath the primer there? I got to sand all that out yet. Trying to get good lighting on it so you can actually see it. Look down the body line there. Not a whole lot, just needs to be a little bit. Nothing, you know, really major. I'm going to go ahead and tape this side, and I'm going to do it again because it's kind of light. I don't know if you can see it there, but it looks light to me, so. Well, I'm going to go ahead and tape that off, get that side done. I'm happy with it. I'm pleased with it, so I think it'll be fine. I might go in and try sanding the edges down to make sure there's not just like a valley, because there shouldn't be a valley there. It should just be like a step up. So, okay, well, we're going to progress a little more, and then I'll be back with you. Hey, plasticators, we're back. Hey, a couple little tips here. On the door lines, I figured now is the best time to put them back in. So what I did was use a piece of tape to outline where the line should be and where it is, kind of. I use the razor saw. I just use the tip of it and work ever so slowly, you know, to create the line. When you're done, when you have it somewhat outlined, go in there with a toothpick and kind of run it back and forth. What this does is it loosens up, plus it opens the line up. This side's done already, so that actually looks pretty good, but I figured I'd best get these lines in before it gets too late, you know. So let's go ahead and pull this tape off, and there's the front door line. Probably see it a little better once I get in a primer, so I'm going to go ahead and get some primer on it, and we'll be right back. Yeah, okay, we're back. I just put a couple coats of primer on it so I can actually work it. As you can see, our belt line is back. Door lines look really good. That's this side. Let's go to the other side here. Spin her around. And there's this side. I wanted to share that with you real quick here. There it is. Really noticeable, huh? It worked out really well. I still got the back to work on, taillight area. Be working on that here pretty soon. As soon as I get this body sanded out. As you can see, the rough areas I sanded out earlier are pretty much gone. So I need to adjust the trunk. It's got some really bad craters in it, but I don't know if it'll pick it up. So I'm going to go ahead and conclude this episode. Stay tuned for the next one. Try to do what I can, you know, and then we'll post it up there so you can all see it. Hopefully these tips helped you out a little bit, and we will catch you later.